Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us here at News 8 Now at noon. I'm Jordan Fremstad. Election day is finally here, and voters in our community are rushing to the polls as we speak. As expected, there is a major turnout. News 8 Now's chief photographer Chuck Oadsma took us to the polls in the town of Gale, where lines are already going far out the door. He even waited through the line to cast his own ballot. Gale's polling place and all locations across the state will be open until 8 p.m. this evening. Nationwide, political experts say one group of voters may be key for candidates to win office. News 8 Now's Dua Israr spoke to UW La Crosse students who may be the deciding factor in this election.
The 26th Amendment grants everyone 18 and older the right to vote.
We have that right for a reason, and it's important to share, your opinion no matter what side it is.
Historically, that right hasn't always been exercised.
Young people themselves don't get involved in the political process as much as possible.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, voter turnout among 18 to 29-year-olds for the 2014 midterm election was 20%.
In recent years, things have changed somewhat.
In 2018, voter turnout for that age group jumped to 36%. Political analyst Joe Heim says encouragement and politically active campuses are part of the reason young voter turnout continues to increase.
I think it has to do with student government and generally supportive administration that encourages people to get out and vote.
UWL student and first-time voter Maddie Burbach agrees.
It was exciting because it was like I've gotten to hear so much about voting from my parents and my friends that are older, and it was fun to be a part of the process and know I'm making a difference.
Heim says elected officials are also focused on recruiting young voters.
People in elected offices pay attention to who votes.
Last week, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders made campaign stops on 4 Wisconsin college campuses.
I just hope that we can engage them and get them out to vote.
UWL student Reed Anderson says he hopes young voters will head to the ballot and vote for representation.
The demographics in Congress and Senate, it's mostly 65 and up. And if we want people who are more like us and have our beliefs, then we absolutely need to vote for those people.
Heim says with the help of young voters, the upcoming November midterms could break records.
We could conceivably have record turnout.
Heim says one of the reasons young people will vote today in record numbers is because of social issues, including abortion.
Well, we got a relatively cool start to the afternoon now after what was a little bit of a cool morning here as well. Current temperatures in La Crosse are at 50 degrees. We're also seeing that same temperature in Eau Claire. It's 46 in Volk Field, but 48 degrees in Black River Falls. Temperatures in Winona currently at 52 degrees. Overall, this is a warmer difference, though, compared to what we just working with here yesterday afternoon around this time. Lots of cloud cover moving in across the Coulee region from the west, and that will continue here throughout the day. So get ready for just a very overcast day here across much of the area, especially within the next few hours. We expect things to turn pretty cloudy as far as those high-level clouds there are concerned here too. Temperatures will be warming up into the low 50s here throughout the day. I am expecting temperatures to reach around 53 degrees by 3 p.m. and then you can see we're consistently around that 50-degree mark from 5 p.m. all the way through about 11 p.m. or so under those mainly cloudy to overcast skies. And overall, a pretty much slightly warmer day than what we were dealing with here yesterday, Jordan, all throughout the day. I'll talk about your weather forecast in just a bit.
All right, thanks a lot for that update, Derek. The Wisconsin Elections Commission is reminding voters of what they need to be prepared for on Election Day. As usual, voters need to bring a photo ID and be prepared to wait in long lines. This year's election looks a little different in Wisconsin. New court rulings on ballot spoiling may have voters curious of what has changed. La Crosse County's clerk says as long as you haven't officially cast your ballot, you are in the clear.
If you do go to the polls and you make a mistake on your ballot, just let a poll worker know. You get up to 3 ballots on your election day, so if you make a mistake on the first one, we'll spoil it. We'll issue you a second ballot. That happens up until your 3rd ballot. Once you get your 3rd ballot, then that's the ballot that's going to go through the machine. So if you make mistakes, ask questions of the poll workers. They're there to help you.
None of the votes.
Again, as we've mentioned, all polls in Wisconsin opened at 7 in the morning, and they will close, excuse me there, they will close this evening at 8 o'clock. Now, if you get a phone call today saying the polls are closed, it's not true, and Dankmeyer also says people are reporting door knockers telling them their polling place has moved, which is likely not true. And if you need to find your polling place, we have a link on our website at news8000.com that will help you out. If you need a ride to your polling place, the La Crosse MTU has you covered. The MTU is offering free buses today. The free day is in honor of Election Day, but everyone is welcome to ride whether they are voting or not. Still to come here on News 8 Now at noon, as I've got my voice back finally. Helping an underserved community this National Runaway Prevention Month. We'll have details on a local organization that is helping young people experiencing homelessness after the break.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing year-round comfort to thousands of area homes for over 80 years.
But to us, it's more than just heating and cooling. It's about making sure our customer is comfortable every step of the way.
From the people that answer the phones to the technicians that come to your door, you can trust that we'll get the job done right the first time.
That's our goal, whether it's a new installation or a service call, is to make sure you're comfortable.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Wisconsin, are we better off under Tony Evers? Our cost of living has skyrocketed. Evers has proposed painful tax increases and tried to raise the gas tax by 20%. Wisconsin is also less safe because Evers' parole board released hundreds of murderers and rapists early. Victims' families weren't even notified, and many of those criminals committed crimes again. Wisconsin, Tony Evers has failed. It's time for him to go.
Bright Star gives me a fulfilling feeling that I can give these clients the one-on-one care in order to keep them in their home. I definitely would recommend Bright Star for anyone, even if you're not a CNA, just to come in and, especially if you're interested in the healthcare field, and have a willing heart and a giving heart, come in and you'll find that you really enjoy these clients. You just get to know them.
What makes L'Oreal Paris Hyaluronic Acid Serum loved by so many?
Our highest concentration of pure hyaluronic acid. Wrinkles are less visible by up to 47%.
Validated by dermatologists.
Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid Serum by L'Oreal.
Can you believe someone thought this would help you hear better and no one will notice it? Genius. Now this is Eargo, made to be heard, not seen.
This Veterans Day, save 20% on Eargo 6.
When your back pain is your foot's fault. This is Dean's story.
I had back pain, and I honestly didn't know where to go.
Until a friend suggested the Good Feet store.
She had to explain to me the feet are connected to the back.
And get this.
As soon as I put on those Good Feet arch supports, the pressure lifted off my back. It's like finding that missing puzzle piece. Like, yes, this is it.
Stop by for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Get excited. It's all for you. We've got some fun fall activities happening. Yes. I love this. Right here, live and in person. Buckle up. Are we ready?
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
On any given night, about 41,000 youth ages 13 to 25 experience homelessness, and one local organization is bringing attention to this major issue. La Crosse's Runaway and Homeless Youth Mediation and Emergency Services, also known as RIMES, helps local youth and young adults with a number of free services in partnership with organizations like Seven Rivers LGBTQ Connection and the YWCA. RIMES provides services like 24-hour crisis line, advocacy, and community engagement.
When we have young people who are homeless, that's a tragedy, and that's something that we need to address as a community, together as a community. And RIMES is certainly part of that solution, and really helping find a place and a way to get young people connected to shelter, which is absolutely essential.
Earlier this morning, La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds, who you heard from there, officially declared November as National Runaway Prevention Month. Still to come here on News 8 Now at noon. We got medical news coming up after the break. With that in mind, we send you to break with a live look at the New York Stock Exchange.
A water furnace geothermal system can provide extra comfort and safety for your home. With in-floor heating, there is no need for rugs to keep your feet warm. No rugs, no tripping hazard. Call Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today for your free estimate.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive 26% federal tax credit. Wood stoves with a modern style like the Quadra-Fire or the classic look from Vermont Castings. La Crosse Fireplace Company has the stove to fit your style and needs. Purchase before the end of the year and receive a 26% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
His job was to serve and protect. Instead, reports say Dave Estenson assaulted and preyed on girls for years. One report of sexually assaulting a teenager. Multiple reports of Estenson trying to coerce girls into sexual favors to avoid citations. And Estenson wants to ban all abortions, forcing victims of rape and incest to carry their predator's child. Sexual predators belong behind bars, not in the state Senate.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Oh, whoops, Taco John's.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
A water furnace geothermal system can provide extra warmth to your home. Tired of a cold bathroom? This shower has heated floors, walls, and a heated bench. Stay warm. Call Flox Heating and Air Conditioning for your free estimate.
There is growing concern over how some parents are feeding their infant children, and health concerns for aging men could be flagged much more earlier in life. Elise Preston explains with some of today's top health stories.
A hormone which develops in puberty could predict a man's health as they age. According to British researchers, the hormone INSL3 can identify illnesses a man is likely to develop, like bone weakness, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Doctors believe this hormone discovery can lead to early intervention and disease prevention. There is a push for tighter regulations around baby formula advertising after research linked marketing to parents feeding their babies unhealthy food. Research in BMJ Global Health shows that mothers who see extensive digital marketing for formula and processed baby food are more likely to not exclusively breastfeed babies for the first 6 months. And medications that manage cholesterol and type 2 diabetes may help lower the risk of degenerative eye disease. The disease, known as AMD, impacts a person's central vision or their ability to see fine details. Doctors aren't sure how to best prevent or slow its progression, but say patients regularly using certain cholesterol and diabetes drugs saw about a 20% drop in their risk of developing that eye disease. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
We will send you to break with a live look through CityCam 8. Derek has our full forecast coming up next.
For 4 days only, your local Ashley store has Veterans Day doorbusters. Get great deals on furniture, mattresses, and more. Plus, all veterans and active military get an extra 10% off their in-store purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Ram Tough. It's perfect for us at Pischke Motors. We've got some pretty
tough customers.
The Black Friday sales event brings you big savings and great financing. Now through November 30th, you can get a 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 with 1.9% financing for 60 months, no payments for 90 days, and a $4,500 rebate. Stop by in West Salem or La Crosse and test drive one today.
Ram and Pischke Motors, getting the job done.
Breaking news in Dallas, Texas, where at least 5 police officers were killed when they were ambushed.
This was the deadliest day for U.S. law enforcement since 9/11.
Just days after this horrific crime, Mandela Barnes appeared on Vladimir Putin's propaganda news outlet and rationalized violence against American police officers.
Police officers are over-exercising their badges. This probably was a retaliatory attack.
Do you want Mandela Barnes representing you in the Senate?
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Better sleep starts with a better mattress from Ashley. Get an Ashley Sleep Queen mattress for as low as $299. Delivered right to your door in days, not weeks. Don't lose another night. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
Visitors to our showrooms often say, I had no idea this place was so big with so many product displays. Stop by and wander through our 8 buildings. See what you would love to do for your next home improvement.
Well, if you were up early here with us this morning, you were definitely in for a treat, as we did see a lunar eclipse, and this was actually taken from City Cam 8 here from this morning, right when the partial eclipse was just about ending here, and this was around the 6 o'clock hour or so as this was happening. You can see here half of that moon bright and the other half of it dark red there. That's what we call a moon blood, or a blood moon, I should say. I kind of had it backwards there a little bit, but yeah, the next one isn't really until the next 3 years. So 2025 is when we'll see this here again as far as a total lunar eclipse goes. But yeah, so very nice images there. It's 50 degrees currently now in La Crosse, and we do have a bit of sunshine here to work with, but we also had some cloud cover here as well early, and we expect more clouds here to roll in here yet again. Eau Claire is currently at 50 degrees. We got a southeast wind around 18 miles an hour, so a bit on the breezy side up there as well. Black River Falls, you're currently at 48 degrees. Winona's at 52. Viroqua at 49 degrees. Eau Claire, as we just saw, currently at 50 degrees as well. Overall, a big change here in temperatures. We are definitely warming up, a sign of what is to come here as we head into tomorrow and Thursday. We'll get to that here in a second. But today, you'll notice the difference here as well, with our high temperatures picking up into the low 50s. Plenty of cloud cover moving in from the west now, spreading east across the Coulee region. And there's a lot more where that came from. As you can see, if we widen out the view, lots of clouds here back towards the west. But I did want to show you this area of high pressure, though, and we're kind of being influenced of it right now because we got more of a southeast wind motion, and that's the reason why temperatures are looking pretty warm. And we're going to keep warming up out ahead of this trough of low pressure here as well, which is expected to bring us a south wind. In fact, across the northern plains and east towards Minnesota, they're already feeling those temperatures because we got a south wind here to work with. Showers and a few rumbles of thunder across Minnesota currently is expected to move our way later this week. 53 degrees, mostly cloudy at 3, and by 5, 50 degrees and mostly cloudy. 7 o'clock, mostly cloudy, again 50 degrees being the temperature. And again, lots of cloud cover here on Sky Tracker, maybe even a couple of showers here across portions of our western zones early this evening, and then some scattered activity here as we head into this evening as well, followed by some showers and thunderstorms as we head into tonight and through tomorrow morning. By around 8 o'clock or so, most of those showers should come to a close, and we'll be looking at mainly cloudy skies throughout the day on Wednesday afternoon, along with that very warm south wind to work with as well. Keep in mind, too. A couple of showers here by Wednesday night, and as that system continues to approach us, we'll be looking at those off and on showers here as well, especially as we head into the day on Thursday. Got scattered showers, even some scattered thunderstorms are a possibility with this system as it continues to move through the area. In fact, we do expect some pretty good rain chances here on Thursday as well. We bumped them up to 60% there for you, so something to keep in mind. And at the same time, it will probably be the warmest day this week with a high of 67 degrees. Now, behind this system, we will be looking at temperatures dropping into the 30s on Friday, and what's ever left over on the backside of that system may allow us to see maybe a couple of snow flurries around here on Friday, Jordan, so something we'll have to be monitoring here for you. And then after that, we're going to head into the 30s as well into the weekend.
That season is here.
It
All
is.
right, thanks a lot, Dirk. Coming up, Gunderson Health System wants your help keeping the community warm this winter. We'll have details on how you can help after the break.
Hy-Vee Red Hot deals are super hot this Monday through Thursday. Select Campbell's Soup, only 99 cents. Hy-Vee Midwest Pork Loin Chops, only 77 cents each. And Hy-Vee Cottage Cheese, only 77 cents. Scan the code, get deals, only at Hy-Vee.
Dear exit strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Get 3.49% APR for 48 months on the new Toyota Corolla, Camry, RAV4, Highlander, or Tacoma. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Under Tony Evers and Joe Biden, it's been bad, but it's gonna get much worse because winter is coming. That's right. Reports are saying natural gas heating bills are going up by 28%. Inflation has already caused pain at the pump, grocery checkout, on rent. But this fall, there's still time to stop the winter pain by voting no on Tony Evers before he makes it even worse, if that's possible.
Why are we the clear choice for new windows?
A 5-star customer experience. Our exclusive Weather Guardian installation system ensures your windows are weather tight. Windows installed by factory-trained employees, not subcontractors. Windows that are 1,500% more airtight than industry standards. Foam-filled frames and sashes. The most efficient triple pane glass in the industry.
For a limited time, receive a free triple pane upgrade on select windows and 60 months interest-free financing.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
Join us for the ORA Trails Outdoor Recreation Alliance Pancake Breakfast, November 12th at Myrick Park, featuring coffee, orange juice, pancakes, and donuts, group hike, trail run, and mountain bike ride. It's the 56th annual Holly Berry Fair, Saturday, November 12th, hosted by the Providence Academy and the St. James Women's Group. Get your holiday baked goods, crafts, and Christmas gifts.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Hy-Vee Red Hot deals are super hot this Monday through Thursday. Hy-Vee frozen vegetables, only 77 cents. Extra laundry detergent, only 99 cents. And Granny Smith apples, only 68 cents a pound. Scan the code, get deals, only at Hy-Vee.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
As the temperatures drop, a local health organization hopes to make sure everyone in the community can stay warm. Gunderson Health System kicked off its annual Wrapping the Community in Warmth blanket drive on Monday. The system's Department of Nursing is asking the community to donate newly bought or homemade blankets to Gunderson Clinic locations. From there, dozens of area partners like the Salvation Army and the La Crosse County Human Services Department can give them to those in need. The drive will run until Friday, December 2nd. If you're interested in donating, we have a link to a location of all of those drop boxes at news8000.com. We hope you can stay with us. We're back in 3 minutes with a final look at your forecast.
He pushed tax loopholes benefiting himself. Send him back, and he'll make things worse. Ron Johnson would let Wisconsin ban abortion, even in cases of rape, and said if you don't like it, you can move. He voted to raise the retirement age and wants to end guaranteed spending on the Social Security you earned.
Social Security is a legal Ponzi scheme, but that's exactly what it is.
Ron Johnson, still making it harder on us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Did you know Masterforce has thousands of tools at Menards? Any tool you want, we have. There are hammers, drills, pliers, levels, wrenches, grinders, sanders, compressors, nailers, workbenches, blowers, chainsaws, floor jacks, knee pads, work lights, fans. And that's just a taste. Come check out the wide range of products from Masterforce, exclusively at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Bathrooms, more choices at lower prices. A one-stop shop for bath remodeling. Beautiful, easy care acrylic. Solid surface or full tile for your tub or shower. Vanities, sinks, toilets, flooring, and lighting for a full remodel. Skilled designers, carpenters, plumber, and electricians on staff, and a design center to explore the possibilities. Your one-stop shop for bath remodeling and other home improvements. More choices at lower prices. The Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
You're never too young to learn to save money. At Riverbank, we make it easy with our student checking account. With access to online and mobile banking, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees, students can keep more money in their pockets. They can also receive up to a $200 bonus per calendar year with our Save the Change program, rewarding them for being financially smart. The more they save, the more they earn. Stop into one of our locations or visit us online to learn more. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
53 will be our high today under mainly cloudy skies, and tomorrow will be a bit warmer, though. Actually, much warmer, I should say. 66, mostly cloudy, and a chance of showers and thunderstorms for Thursday with a high of 67 before cooling into the 30s for the rest of the week.
Our election coverage continues this evening at 5 and 6. We'll see you then. We hope you have a great day.